Hi, Pastor Andy here again, and this week's sermon teaser talking about our new series coming up called Going for the Gold. This week's sermon is just going to be days before the 2012 Summer Olympics begin in London. And because of that, we're going to have a theme that is based on the Olympics. Not that we're athletes that are training for some grand sporting achievement or that we're to look for medals to be hung around our neck, whether they be gold, silver, or bronze, but Paul does say in 1 Corinthians 9 that we are to run the race, and to run the race with the intention to win. He compares athletes to the work of a Christian. You certainly infer that Paul is running with intent, that he wants to win that prize. He says elsewhere that he is striving for a goal that he has yet to attain. We're going to be looking at Paul's letter to Timothy over these next 4 weeks. And actually, we're going to alternate between 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy this week, beginning in 1 Timothy chapter 4, and talk about the training that Paul refers to, specifically a training in godliness, to become godly, not necessarily to become that great athlete that we often think of training, or to be a great employee or something like that, but to become godly because that's what God wants. As we do so, and we think about these next few weeks, we need to think about the focus. We need to think about our concentration, specifically this week, that it takes to become godly. The concentration that these Olympic athletes have worked with and worked towards for the past several years to reach their goal. But unfortunately for some of them, their ultimate goal will not be attained. But for you and I, if we are training to become godly and we are doing the things that God would have us to do, our reward is assured, as Paul writes. I hope you'll join us this week as we look to go for the gold.